possibly finish this lesson. See, yesterday what we saw, that years passed and Bholi grown up. The small town where Bholi was living, that town, small village, also became a turned into a big town. And then the primary school became a high school. And now the cinema hall under the tin shed was started there. There was a ginning mill, and the mail train also started taking halt at the railway station. And it shows that the years had passed and Bholi had grown from a child to a young lady. Now, one day, her father, Ramlal, he received one very nice proposal. Not nice proposal. According to him, it was a nice proposal, but it was not a good proposal. He received a proposal, marriage proposal for his daughter. And that proposal was from Bishwambar. Bishwambar was a rich merchant. He was a grocer. जहाँ पे हम किराना दुकान बोलते हैं. He was a grocer and he had a big shop. He had a big house, and it is believed that he has thousands of rupees, several thousands of rupees in the bank. And this was that time. Such type of proposal was considered very good because Bholi was not good looking, and there was no chance of her getting married. And before this, no proposal was received by Bholi for the marriage. इसके पहले कोई proposal नहीं आया था, because all the people in the neighborhood knew that she was having pock marks on her face, pock marks. She's ugly. But Bishwambar was unaware of this fact, unaware. So that day, Ramlal spoke with his wife, so that this kind of proposal we have got for our daughter. What do you think? And she said, yes, it is a very good proposal. And though that what was the drawbacks? What was the drawbacks in this proposal? Drawbacks कौन से थे? कमी कौन सी थी? First thing was that man was, Vishwambar was 50 years of age. मतलब he was the age of her father. Ramlal के age का था. Second, he limps means he was handicapped by one leg. And third thing was that he had children from his first wife. He was getting second time married. He was getting married for the second time. पहली बीवी से उसको बड़े-बड़े बच्चे थे. But even then, they agreed to get her daughter married with Vishwambar. And Bholi was hearing all these things, but she did not interfere. She was listening to their conversation, but she kept quiet. वो शांत रही. और शांत इसलिए रही कि she did not want to make her parents unhappy. So she accepted the proposal also mutely, because she was like a dumb cow. जब उसने कहा, रामलाल ने, should we ask to भोली को पूछना चाहिए क्या, तो उसकी मदर कहती है, no, what will she say? She is poor, she is witless, foolish है, and she is a dumb cow, कमुकी गाय जाला अपन म्हणतो, one who cannot speak. So ultimately the date और दूसरी चीज ये खुश इसलिए थी कि the Bhishma was not demanding any kind of dowry नहीं मांग रहा था. Okay, and he also did not know there were pockmarks on her body, and she also lacked sense. Lack sense मतलब ये ऐसा सोचते हैं कि she was now foolish, but she was not a foolish girl now. Remember, she had got she was very learned woman now. वो learned थी. A teacher had made her very learned person, and she could talk like any other woman in the village. Okay, let's see what happens then. We have seen that that Vishwambar's procession, big party, and friends and relation came in the wedding party, and the brass band was playing a popular tune मतलब एक धुन बजा रही थी brass band, वो जो उसका जो उसके सामने जो band था, and it was a very good procession means जो उसकी जो मिरोनुक थी. And with the bridegroom, Vishwambar was riding a very well decorated horse, and Ramlal was very happy, overjoyed to see such a pomp मतलब ये शानदार जो marriage ceremony था, splendor मतलब जो magnificent उसकी जो यात्रा थी, मिरोनुक थी, वो देख के he was feeling very happy and proud. कौन? ये Ramlal. And because he had never dreamed that his fourth daughter would have such a grand wedding, मतलब marriage ऐसा होगा अपने daughter का, he was not hoping for that. Then Bholi's elder sisters, जो उसकी elder sister who had come there to attend the marriage, Champa, Radha, and Mangla, and they were feeling very envious. Because why they were feeling envious, jealous? Because her husband was very rich. Though he lacked, he was quite old, though he limbs, even then money was more important for them, or for all those people. If you are rich, no matter whether how old you are and whether you are physically fit or not, those things were secondary. What was the most important thing for for all these girls and for family member? That the husband should be very rich. Okay. Then the auspicious moment came, and the priest said, "Bring the bride." Bride को लेके आओ, priest ने कहा. Bholi, covered in a red silken bridal dress, जो दुल्हन का ड्रेस था, it was red in silken color, and she was brought to the near the sacred fire. Sacred fire मतलब जहां पर हम विधि होता है मैरिज का, near that place, sacred fire. Sacred means पवित्र, holy fire के पास दुल्हन को लाया गया, भोली को. Let's see what happens then. Yesterday we had seen till this point. Now क्या कहते हैं? Garland the bride. Garland means put the garland around the neck of the bride. मतलब garland करो, हार पहनाओ ब्राइड को, दुल्हन को. One of his friends prompted Vishwambarnath. Prompted means told Vishwambarnath. His friend was sitting near him, Vishwambar's friend, and he told Vishwambarnath to put the garland around the neck of Bholi, Sulekha. The bridegroom lifted the garland. The bridegroom, Vishwambar, lifted the garland of yellow marigold. Yellow marigold का एक जो हार था, he took that garland and he was about to garland the bride. उसको पहनने की तैयारी में था. A woman, there was one woman sitting near Bholi. What did she do? She slipped back the silken veil. Veil, V-E-I-L, veil को जब बोलते हैं घूंघट जिसको कहते हैं. She pulled the veil from the bride's face. उसने पहला घूंघट डाला हुआ था पूरा. That's why her face was not visible. उसका चेहरा दिख नहीं रहा था. But one woman pulled back the veil, नीचे निकाला, so that Vishwambar could see the face and he could put the garland. So what happened? Vishwambar took a quick glance. Quick means quickly he looked at the glance, matlab he saw Bholi's face, and the garland remained poised in his hand. Garland remained poised. Poised means he did not garland. He did not put the garland around the neck of Bholi. He poised, उसमें पकड़ के रखा. Okay, in his hand, वैसे हाथ में रहा. The bride slowly pulled down the veil. Again, when he was not putting the garland, Bholi, what did she do? She again pulled down the veil. उसने अपना फिर से घूंघट डाल दिया नीचे. And she hid her face. Okay. The bride slowly pulled down the veil over her face. Have you seen her? Said Vishwambar to the friend next to him. Now, after seeing her face, Vishwambar told his friend, जिसने कहा था कि you put the garland around the bride's neck. तो उसी को क्या कहता है विश्वम्बर? Have you seen her? तुमने देखा क्या? She has pock marks on her face. उसके चेहरे पर pock marks है. तो उसका फ्रेंड बड़ा प्रैक्टिकल आदमी था. He said, so what? What does it mean? No matter if there is pock marks, what does it mean? Because you are not young either. तुम भी तो कोई जवान नहीं हो. You are an old man. So you have got a perfect match. If she has a pock marks, because you are not young man, you are old man. So it doesn't matter. His friend said. Lekin what was his reply? Maybe I am old, but if I am to marry her, if I want to marry her, if her parents want me to marry her, her father must give me 5,000 rupees. Now see, he's demanding dowry. उस वक्त ऐसा होता था, दुल्हन जो आपने देखा होगा, दूल्हा है ना, उसको अगर कुछ डाउरी चाहिए थी तो वो बिल्कुल एट द टाइम ऑफ मैरिज, वेडिंग जो टाइम रहता था, उस वक्त रुक के बैठता था. एंड उस वक्त वो ये डिमांड करते थे, आई वांट दिस वन, आई वांट दैट, आई वांट बाइक. और उस वक्त ये दूल्हे का समझो, जो उसको मनाने के लिए the father of the girls, the bride, they used to give, वो दिया करते थे. अभी भी मतलब कुछ साल पहले। लेकिन अभी ऐसा नहीं होता, अभी उसको मार पड़ेगी, है ना? अभी कानून भी कहता है कि डाउरी मांगना बड़ा व्हाट इट इज अ क्राइम। लेकिन अभी भी डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स में पीपल टेक डाउरी इन द फॉर्म ऑफ गोल्ड एंड ऑल दिस थिंग। सो so this Bishwambar demanded 5,000 rupees at the time of मैरिज के वक्त उसने 5,000 की डाउरी मांगी। देन रामलाल वेंट एंड प्लेस्ड हिज टर्बन। टर्बन यू नो, टर्बन दिस इज कॉल्ड अ टर्बन, जो पगड़ी कहते हैं। पगड़ी इज अ सिंबल ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट। वो पगड़ी नीचे रखना मतलब वो बड़ी बात थी उस वक्त। लेकिन रामलाल ने क्या किया, फॉर द हैप्पीनेस ऑफ हिज डॉटर ही प्लेस हिज टर्बन, नीचे निकाली उसने टर्बन, और कहता है टर्बन इज ऑनर, ऑनर रहता है उसका, रिस्पेक्ट होता है। एंड विश्वम्बर फीट के उसके पैरों पे रख दी मेरी टर्बन, अब मेरी पगड़ी ले लो भाई, मेरी इज्जत बचा लो, लाइक दिस ही रिक्वेस्टेड विश्वम्बर। और ये क्या कहता है, डू नॉट ह्यूमिलेट मी सो। रामलाल सेड टू विश्वम्बर, डू नॉट ह्यूमिलेट, ह्यूमिलेट का अर्थ है इंसल्ट मी, डोंट इंसल्ट मी लाइक दिस, टेक 2,000 rupees, प्लीज टेक 2,000 rupees. I don't have 5,000, but I will give you 2,000 rupees. Now, just imagine 2,000 rupees at that time was a big amount. And just consider it like a 2 lakhs. Today's 2 lakhs. So take 2,000 rupees. But he was very adamant. Adamant bola hatti tha ye. Vishwambar, he was a greedy man. बड़ा greedy था. He said, no, 5,000 और we go back. हम चले जाते हैं. Keep your daughter. अपनी बेटी अपने पास रख लो. Keep your daughter with you. Be a little considerate. Think about me. Be little considerate. हमारा विचार करो. Please. Ramlal requested again. If you go back, I can never show my face in the village. What will people say about me? It will be a great insult for me. So I will not be able to face the people in the village. लोगों का मैं मुंह नहीं दिखा पाऊंगा। ये आपने देखा फिल्मों में ऐसी डायलॉग होती थी पहले। ओके, देन आउट विथ 5,000। ये कहता है ओके, इफ यू वांट टू marry me with your daughter, if you want me not to go back, then out with 5,000, bring 5,000, I want 5,000, no less than that, उससे कुछ कम नहीं होगा। And tears streaming down his face, Ramlal went in, opened the safe and counted out the notes. Then Ramlal went back in the home and he opened the safe, जो उसकी तिजोरी थी, he counted 5,000 rupees and he brought those 5,000 rupees for Vishwambar. He placed the bundle at the bridegroom's feet. He placed that bundle, उसने वो जो बंडल था करेंसी का, नोटों का, 5,000 rupees का, he put that bundle at the feet of Vishwambar. विश्वम्बर के पास रख दिया पैरों में. Then on Vishwambar's greedy face appeared a triumphant smile. Now there was a smile on the face of Vishwambar. And what kind of smile there was, feeling there was on his face, that he had gambled. उसने gamble किया था, जुआ लगाया था, and he had won, और उसने जीत लिया था, उसने मांगा था 5,000, and so that was a triumphant smile, victorious smile. Triumphant का होता है win और victorious smile was there. He had gambled, उसने जुआ लगाया था, and he had won. Give me the garland. Now he said, now okay, give me the garland. He announced, I will marry this girl. He said, once again the veil was slipped. Again the veil from her face was pulled back. उसका घूंघट निकाला गया. Again the veil was slipped back from the bride's face. But this time that there was some change. जब पहली बार उसने वेल निकाला, she was looking down. She was downcast. उसके आंखें नीचे थी. But this time what did he see? उसने क्या देखा? But this time her eyes were not downcast. Downcast में नीचे झुकी हुई नहीं थी. She was looking up. सीधा घूर रही थी, आंखें ऊपर थी. She was looking up, looking straight at her prospective husband. Prospective मतलब to be husband. To be husband मतलब जो होने वाला है, उसके husband की तरफ. She was looking in his eyes, straight in his eyes, staring at him. घूर रही थी उसको. And in her eyes there was neither anger nor hate. उसके आंखों में there was neither anger nor hate. ना तो उसमें गुस्सा था, ना तो उसके hate कर रही थी. Only घृणा कर रही थी. Contempt means घृणा, जिसको हम कहते हैं, उसको उसके जो हस्बैंड था उससे वो काफी घृणा करने लग गई थी. उसके आंखों में एंगर नहीं था, गुस्सा नहीं था, बस she was very much upset by the nature of her husband, and she did not like him, and she was looking very angrily, contemptuously at her husband, to be husband. Vishwambar raised the garland to place it around the bride's neck. Again, he raised the garland to put it around the bride's neck, Bholi's neck. But before he could do so, उसको करने के पहले, हार गले में डालने के पहले, Bholi's hand struck out like a streak of lightning. Bholi hit his hand, उसके हाथों को उसने झक्का लगाया. Bholi's hand struck means hit like a streak of, जैसी कोई बिजली आके गिरती हो. Like that, like with that speed, he hit his hand, the hand which was holding the garland. जो garland पकड़ा हुआ हाथ था विश्वम्भर, उसको जोर से उसने धक्का लगाया. And the garland was flung means thrown into the fire. वो garland जाके गिर गया कहां पर? Into the fire. Then she got up, she stood up, she threw the garland from his hand, and she stood up, and she got up and threw away the veil. जो उसने घूंघट पहना था, she threw away, वो घूंघट भी उसने निकाल के फेंका. And let's see what did she say. Pitaji, said Bholi in a clear loud voice. Pitaji, देखो फिल्म है ये. Pitaji said to Bholi in a clear loud voice, and her father, mother, sister, brothers, relatives, and neighbors were startled, very surprised to hear her speak without even the slightest stammer. She was clearly speaking. In a loud voice, she said, Pitaji, or the people who were present there in the marriage ceremony, they were all surprised to see that Bholi was speaking in such a clear voice and so bold. इतनी जोर से आवाज कर रही है. उसने क्या कहा? पिताजी, टेक बैक योर मनी, पैसे वापस ले लो. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू मैरी दिस मैन, इससे मैं शादी नहीं करूंगी. I am not going to marry this man. Ramlal was thunderstruck. Now Ramlal was thunderstruck. Ramlal was very much surprised and he was very disappointed. He was very upset. Ramlal को समझ में अब क्या कहूँ? Ramlal, her father. The guests began to whisper. All the guests, they began to whisper. When they started speaking in with each other in a low voice. अपने कानों में बातें करना रहे कि कैसी लड़की है, क्योंकि ऐसा उस वक्त का जमाना. At that time, the girl rejecting the marriage proposal at the time of marriage, it was a very big thing. बहुत बड़ी चीज थी. शादी में नाकारना, क्योंकि ऐसी लड़की से कोई शादी नहीं करेगा, उसको पता था. So people started whispering in each other's ear. And what they were saying? People, what were they? So shameless. कितनी shameless girl है. Shameless मतलब जिसको शर्म नहीं आती ऐसी girl है. So ugly, इतनी दिखने में तो ऐसी ugly है. Not beautiful and so shameless. Bholi, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy means foolish? Shouted Ramla. What are you doing? You want to disgrace your family? Disgrace means इज्जत खराब करना. Insult your family. Do you want to insult your family? Have some regard for our इज्जत. Have some regard. हम हमारे इज्जत के बारे में सोचो, हमारी इज्जत के बारे में सोचो. This is a Hindi word. Okay. Think about our respect in our family, he said. Ramlal said. और ये क्या कहते? For the sake of your इज्जत, पिताजी. For the sake means के लिए. For the आपकी इज्जत के लिए, पिताजी, I was willing to marry this lame old man. It was because of you, father. I was thinking about your izzat. That's why I was ready to marry this lame man, old man, who was not a suitable match for me. जो मेरे लिए suitable match नहीं था. I was ready to marry this kind of man because of your izzat. I was thinking only about you. Okay. I was willing to marry this lame old man, but I will not have such a mean, greedy, contemptible coward as my husband. ये जो इस तरह का मीन, बिल्कुल निम्न दर्जे का जो ग्रीडी है, जो लालची आदमी है, कॉन्टेम्प्ट, जिसकी ईर्ष्या और घृणा आने वाला आदमी है, कॉवर्ड है, ये डरपोक आदमी. I won't accept thus such man, greedy man, mean man, contemptible man, coward man as my husband. I won't. नहीं, she said. Okay, just like हमने बहुत बारी फिल्मों में देखा है ऐसा. पिताजी, मैं शादी नहीं करूँ ये ऐसे आदमी के साथ. Okay, so she said, she rejected the proposal at last. Okay, just wait, children. आप सुन रहे हैं ना सभी लोग?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then let's see what happens. What a shameless girl. We all thought that she was a harmless dumb cow. अब ये कोई तो भी वहां पे एक प्रेजेंट वुमन थी, ओल्ड वुमन. She said loudly, जोर से कहती है, what a shameless girl. कितनी बेशर्म लड़की है. We all thought that she was a harmless dumb cow. हमने सोचा था गाय, गरीब गाय है, हार्मलेस है, हार्मफुल नहीं, हार्मलेस, इसको कुछ भी किया तो कुछ नहीं कहेगी. And Bholika turned violently, angrily she turned on the old woman. Woman की तरफ देखा उसने, अब woman की बारी थी, old woman की, and she said, yes auntie, you are right. You are right. You all thought that I was a dumb driven cow. You all thought that I was a dumb cow and you can do anything with me. है ना, मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगी. That is why you wanted to hand me over to this heartless creature. Because I was a dumb cow, that's why you all wanted me to hand me over, to give me to this heartless creature. Who is this heartless? This Vishwambar. है ना, ऐसे आदमी को दे रहे थे मुझे, कसाई के जैसा आदमी है ये, और बिकॉज मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रही थी इसलिए. ओके, बट नाउ द डम काउ, द स्टैमरिंग फूल इज स्पीकिंग. रिमेंबर, नाउ दिस डम काउ इज नॉट डम काउ. ओके, शी इज नॉट अ स्टैमरिंग फूल. स्टैमरिंग, मैं पहले स्टैमर करती थी. आई एम नॉट अ फूल, आई एम स्पीकिंग. रिमेंबर, मैं बोल सकती हूँ. डू यू वांट टू हियर मोर? सुनना है क्या? और सुननी है मेरी बातें तुम्हें? आंटी को कहती है. विश्वम्बरनाथ, the grocer, started to go back with his party. Now the Vishwambarnath, the bridegroom jo tha, he understood that his plan has failed. This girl is not going to marry me. This girl is insulting me. She is abusing me. बहुत सारी गाली दी थी उसको. Lame man. क्या क्या कहा था उसने? Coward, contemptuous, greedy, in front of all the people present there. So he was feeling very insulted, and that's why he started to go back with his party. He started his return journey. He started going back. निकल पड़ा जाने के लिए वापस. Now the confused bandsmen, जो बैंड्समैन पार्टी थे, जो बैंड बजाने वाले, they were very much confused. उनको लगा कि आपने देखा होगा शादी के बाद जैसी माला गिरती है तो वहां पे वो गाना बजाते हैं जोर जोर से, है ना. तो इनको क्या लगा कि मैरिज इज ओवर, और तो उन्होंने क्या किया था? कंफ्यूज बैंड्समैन थॉट दिस वाज द एंड ऑफ द सेरेमनी. उनको लगा ये मैरिज खत्म हो गया, इसने हार डाल दिया. एंड दे स्ट्रक अप अ क्लोजिंग सॉन्ग. क्लोजिंग सॉन्ग जो आपने देखा होगा, जैसे कि हम माला डालते हैं तो एक बार वो बैंड वाला उधर से फटाके लगाते हैं और एकदम जोर जोर से बैंड बजाना शुरू हो जाता है. बैंड्समैन आल्सो थॉट दैट द मैरिज सेरेमनी इज ओवर एंड दे स्टार्टेड टू बीट अ क्लोजिंग सॉन्ग. क्लोजिंग सॉन्ग बजाने लग गए. Okay, Ramlal stood rooted to the ground. Now everybody had gone. The bridegroom had gone. All the relatives, all the people, everyone had gone now, and there was a empty pandal. पूरा pandal empty हो गया था, and no marriage ceremony was taken place. And then what happened? Ramlal was very much shocked. He was very disappointed. He was very upset, sad. And he stood rooted to the ground. He was standing at the one place. एक ही जगह खड़ा था. His head bowed down. He was looking down. His eyes were downcast. आंखें नीचे हुई थी. And with the weight of grief and shame. And he was feeling very sad. There was a grief in his heart. बड़ा दुख था उसके मन में. And shame also. उसको लज्जा भी आ रही थी. He was feeling that it was a great insult to him. उसको बहुत insulting लग रहा था. Then you can see the pendal. Everyone has gone here. Nobody is there. Okay. The flames of the sacred fire slowly died down. The flames of that, now you see, the flame था sacred fire का, it was put up, died down, नीचे झुक गया था, बुझ गया था. And everyone was gone. Ramlal turned to Bholi. अब रामलाल आया towards भोली के पास, and said, कहता है, but what about you? Okay, my child, doesn't matter. Nobody will my izzat, everybody will laugh at us. Okay, it is a great insult to me, no problem. But now tell me, what about you? तुम्हारे बारे में क्या? No one will ever marry you now, because this kind of behavior is not acceptable in our society. ऐसा behavior हमारी society में नहीं मान्य है. So you will not get married throughout your life. तुम्हारी जिंदगी में अभी तुम्हारा marriage नहीं हो सकता. Okay, but what about you? No one will get married you now. Okay, will marry you now. What shall we do with you? हम तुम्हारा क्या करेंगे? What shall we do with you now? And Sulekha said, now you see here, अभी तक भोली 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 we were saying. In the first paragraph, it was said that her name was Sulekha. Now again you see here in the last paragraph, her name is referred. Author has referred her name. Otherwise, आपने देखा होगा and भोली said ऐसा था. यहाँ पे Sulekha said. And Sulekha said in a voice that was calm and steady, in a very calm voice, in steady voice, without having any kind of stammering, without any kind of fear, hesitation. She calmly spoke. यहाँ पे सुलेखा कहा है आतर ने, क्योंकि अभी वो भोली नहीं है. That is the reason why author has referred her as a Sulekha. So Sulekha said in a voice that was very calm and steady. क्या कहती हो? Don't you worry, father, don't worry about me, Pitaji. In your old age, I will serve you and mother, and I will teach in the same school where I learned so much. Don't worry about me, father. Consider me as like your son. And what will be my duty? My duty will be that I will serve. You are old now. In your old age, I will serve you and mother. I will serve you. मतलब मैं तुम्हारी सेवा करूंगी, तुम्हारी और माँ की. And what work I will do? I will teach in the same school. उसी स्कूल में पढ़ाऊंगी. I will become a teacher where I learned so much. जिसने मुझे इंसान बनाया, जहां पे मैं इतना कुछ सीखी हूं. I will teach in that school. She said, this is the my mission of my life. I won't get married. No problem. That is secondary for me. I don't bother about it. मैं मुझसे शादी नहीं करती, कोई शादी मुझसे नहीं करेगा, उससे मुझे कोई चिंता नहीं है. I will serve you in your old age. Okay. And suddenly he said, isn't that ma'am? Isn't that right, ma'am? Ma'am, ये सही है ना जो मैंने डिसीजन लिया? Is that right, madam? Who is madam? The teacher had all along stood in a corner watching the drama. Actually, in that marriage, that teacher, and the teacher who had made Bholi so confident, so bold, so learned, the teacher was also there in the marriage ceremony, and she was standing in the corner. Corner में खड़ी थी, and she was watching the whole drama. ये पूरा ड्रामा देख रही थी. कैसा वो विश्वम्बर demanded money, कैसा रामलाल put his turban at her feet, कैसे भोली refused the proposal, threw the that garland from his hand. She was watching very quietly. और वो भोली ने जब देखा कि मैडम इज देयर, टीचर इज देयर, she turned around और उसको पूछा, isn't that ma'am right? Whatever decision I have taken, isn't that right? ये मेरा डिसीजन सही है ना मैडम? The teacher, yes Bholi, he said, yes Bholi, of course you are right. Teacher replied, and in her smiling eyes was the light of deep satisfaction. In the eyes of the teacher, what was there? In the eyes of on smiling, her eyes were very smiling, very confident, very satisfied eyes. Whose? Teacher. And what kind of feeling was there in her eyes? Deep satisfaction. उसमें बहुत संतुष्टि थी, satisfaction था. किस चीज का? That an artist, जो आर्टिस्ट होता है, वो जो जिस तरह का फीलिंग उसके मन में आता है, आर्टिस्ट फील्स व्हेन कॉन्टेम्पलेटिंग मींस थिंकिंग द कंप्लीशन ऑफ हर मास्टरपीस. मास्टरपीस क्या होता है? कोई टीचर, आपने 9th क्लास में पढ़ा होगा लास्ट स्लीप. वो लास्ट स्लीप, वो जो बेहराम जो एक मास्टरपीस बनाता है, वो लीफ है ना, जो सबसे बेस्ट कलाकृति जिसको बोलते हैं आर्टिस्ट को, उससे ज्यादा वो जिंदगी का उसका सपना होता है कि मैं ऐसी कलाकृति बनूंगा, उससे ज्यादा अच्छा कभी बना ही नहीं पाता, उसको कहते हैं मास्टरपीस. तो एक आर्टिस्ट जब मास्टरपीस बनाता है तो उसके आंखों में जिस तरह का सेटिस्फैक्शन होता है, सेम काइंड ऑफ सेटिस्फैक्शन वाज देयर इन द आईज ऑफ द टीचर, बिकॉज she thought that भोली was my masterpiece. भोली मेरा मास्टरपीस है, जो भोली को मैंने कंप्लीटली एजुकेट किया, जिस तरह से उसके बीच में द कॉन्फिडेंस आई फील्ड इन हर, इन्फ्यूज इन हर, सीइंग द कॉन्फिडेंस ऑफ भोली, द हर स्पीकिंग एंड हर व्यूज and all these things, she thought that yes, this is my masterpiece, and that kind of feeling was there in the eyes of teacher, and she was very very happy that Bholi had taken such a decision. And here it is the end of the lesson. You can see, I hope you enjoyed the story. Did you enjoy, children? आपको पसंद आई स्टोरी?
Yes, sir.
सभी को?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, बेटा. तो we will stop here. Tomorrow we will discuss question answer. आज के लिए आप इतना ही काम करना. आज स्टोरी फिर से पढ़ना और इसके जो क्वेश्चंस आंसर है उसको तैयार करना. पढ़ के रखना. Tomorrow we will discuss all the questions which may be asked. Few questions we have already discussed yesterday. Few questions tomorrow we will discuss, and then we will write down the question and answer. Okay, children. See you tomorrow again at the same time. We will meet. यही हमारा जो लिंक है यही रहेगा डेली का, इसमें चेंज नहीं होगा. यही लिंक को ओपन करना whether I send you or not. Okay. See you. Bye. Take care. Bye, बेटा.
Bye.
Bye, sir.